Hey everyone, I wanted to do another driving video today because it's an efficient use of time. When I'm just sitting here driving, I'm not doing anything else. So I'm heading back from Athens Winter. Currently I'm in Virginia. So this weekend was two comps, ODU Big Blue and Athens Winter. And we got a lot of feedback on the lubricant, D&M 37. So I think we are very, very, very close to the correct formulation. I just had to run a few tests on how to make it more stable, if it goes unstable. We're leaving it sit for about 2 weeks, doing other tests just to see what happens. By we, I mean me. I think the formulation is very, very close. The feedback was there. We really want to get that out soon for everyone. Basically, it's a water-based lubricant with a lot of features that make it better than other water-based lubricants. It is not to be confused with the silicone oil lubricants, the other lubricants that are heavier, like weight 4 or 5, Traxxas 30, Traxxas 50K. Those core lubes are really, really, really good, and making them better is going to be a little bit tougher. But the piece lubes like Silk, Maru, Silk is a really, really good one. I'm not sure if I can improve that one, but I'm pretty sure my lube is definitely better than Maru for lots of reasons. I wanted to clarify a few things. So people at the competitions have been asking me about my other video where I talked about how to run a better competition. The whole semicircle thing I said with the 2 scrambling stations and the geometry, that's really only important if your competition's like over 100 people and you really have to min-max those few seconds, because those few seconds saved up turn into several minutes, because there's like 2,000 solves, like everyone solves per day. If you save 1 second for each cube scrambled, that adds up to like half an hour or more, and that's a really big deal. I'll make another video about that one day with actual tests and actual numbers just to show better techniques. If your competition is under 100 people, then it's pretty simple. You just have to make sure that everything is spaced out right. You have a lot of space for the runners. Make sure that runners don't double back through the competitors. Make sure that the scrambling team is efficient. You have everything laid out. Don't use stupid arrangements. Don't put things too far from each other. Make sure that the competitors are equidistant from the stations. It's actually a lot of information. I'll make another video, but just make sure that there's a lot of space. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video is Cubicle Labs stuff. So we have 3 or 4 more experiments on the way, but after this, when I get back to New York, I will not be taking any more weekdays off. I'm going to focus on the work and get all the magnet cubes out, GTSM, Volkems, do a few special sponsoree cubes like 4x4s, 5x5s, 6x6s, and then work on some other special things, but I will even work through Christmas. And part of that is because my family's far away. I'm living in New York now, and I really don't mind it. I love working for you guys. I love making these things. So we're definitely working as hard as we can at the office to get everything out. I'll be taking a few weekends off for competitions because aside from cubicle work, I am also a delegate, if you didn't know, and the Northeast region is really, really, really busy. Keaton Ellis is he's a little busy because he's a responsible person who's going to school abroad, and I'm trying to fill in for him. We're hoping to fix a few competition things. So right now I'm managing like 5 competitions. So it's really hectic, it's really busy, but I'm working as hard as I can to get everything out. It's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be great. Another thing that's been keeping me really busy is when I'm not being a delegate and when I'm not working at the cubicle, and I work like 10 hours at least every day. When I'm not doing all of that, I'm also on the WDC. So I read about these cases, I handle things, and it's a lot of work. The WCA does a lot of stuff for the cubers that goes unnoticed, especially software team. So I promise I'm not slacking off. Things are going to be good, and we're going to do a lot of great stuff for everyone. So it's been about 7 hours since our last recorded video. The sun's gone down, the tie's come off, and I'm about half away from home. It's 11:30 and I started leaving at like
For 43 miles,
3.
continue on Garden State Parkway North.
That was my GPS. So I wanted to say one more thing to add to my video. So sometimes people come up to me, or even online, people say things like, how come you don't edit your videos? Why is your video quality so bad? Things like that. And the thing is, it's partially because I don't really care. I cared enough to get this new phone because I heard it had lots of cool features, like the iPhone records in 4K, has all these nice optical image recognition stuff. I think that's pretty cool. But I don't do the crazy editing effects, the intro, the music, all that fancy, superfluous editing, because I think it's really dumb. It's simple enough that I could talk to Chris, Damien at work, all these people who could probably help me out, but I think it's dumb for a lot of reasons. So I go on YouTube and I go on all these channels, and people do all these cubing video things with the intros, the fancy recording music, all that fancy smancy stuff, because they care about subs. They want to get more subs, they want to do all these things, and people watch these videos for the quality, the intros and stuff, but not the actual content. I said this once in a deleted video, but I don't do YouTube for the content, for the fame. I'm never gonna be YouTube famous. I'm never gonna get like thousands of subs, and I'm okay with that. I don't do this because I want to get all those subs. I do this because some of these people who watch my videos, they like what I'm saying. Friends, close friends, people who come to the competition and they ask me things like, oh, how's your progress on this? And I make these videos for them. For these people who actually care about listening to things and not fancy effects. I'm not gonna ever hold like 100 subscriber, 500 subscriber things. I'm never gonna make these grab things where if you subscribe you can get a prize. I don't care if you subscribe to me or not. And that's why I don't edit my videos. And that's pretty much the last thing I wanted to say. So really, thank you so much for listening to my actual words and content, and not for my fancy effects.